That's what it's all about right there. Welcome back after a long vacation. Had some things to attend to last fall. It's your boy White J, better known as the commissioner of the Proving Ground Year 3. And it's going to have a couple different names, but we're going to stick with the Proving Ground from here on out. I want to welcome everybody back to the league. I appreciate you guys coming back and the loyalty. You know we have fun here. So we're going to make a little video this week. Got the upgraded situation here. No more pencil and paper. So we're going to try out a new format. See if I can't get it done a little bit easier on myself. And, we're going to talk about some fantasy football. This year, we got 16 teams in the league instead of 20. So should be a little easier to pick up a few players this year. The scoring is much better. I hope the people that came back noticed that the scoring has been upgraded. Many more points for receivers this year, defenses, return yards. Then we have the individual defensive players added to the league this year, which gives a little extra twist. So definitely wanted to add that. So I think we're going to stick, maybe make some minor changes. If anybody has any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Nilla Nation pointed out one suggestion already that we'll make a change on next year. So other than that, we're just going to jump right into it like we haven't missed a beat. And we're going to talk about some fantasy football. First we'll go through the standings, then we'll go through the matchups, and we'll make my picks along the way this year online, so you can just follow me as I pick them. And it should be a little more fun than the last year, just watching me read things off a pad. So, as always, we're going to keep it light and have a little bit of fun. I'm a dog on your teams. This year I'm going to do the Come On Man. It seems to be popular. I definitely like it on the Sunday night. Or Sunday night, Monday night, whatever it is. But the Come On Man, I'm going to do that. If I'm dogging on you and you're holding it down, if you're holding it down. So we're going to start off with the standings. The Rowdy Roethlisberger is myself, 4-0. Starting off hot this year. Made a lot of moves. 22 moves on the waiver wire, 12 waiver moves on a 4-game win streak. So I'm sitting on top of my Division 1. In overall 5th place, 2nd place in my division is Mega Man 9. That's my buddy Kevin from work. He decided to jump in the league this year, and it seems like he definitely knows his football. So I'm in his money league too, and I'm not doing so well right now. So he's doing well in both leagues. So the guy definitely knows his stuff. He's in there. 4 moves. Hasn't really had to make a whole lot of moves. Then we jump on to number 3 in Division 1. 13th overall, the Breezy Browns coming back for her 3rd year. Bree Masitis. Started off 1-3 right now. Made a few moves. Might need to make a few more moves. We'll get to that later. But I want to thank Bree for coming back again this year. Made the playoffs too, sneaky style last year. So, and then in last place, Division 1, probably the first come on man of this broadcast is Nilla Nation. Had the first overall draft pick. He's 15th overall, number 4 in Division 1. Not looking that great. Made a few moves. Had some early season lapses. I hope he can get back on track. He guaranteed he was making the playoffs, so we'll see what happens. Then we got Division 2. We got looking to repeat. That's Tommy Ash from last year. Number 2 overall, right behind me. First leading his division. He's 3-1. Had the last draft pick, so he's definitely getting to hold it down for sure right off the bat. Coming in at 3-1 with the last draft pick. Made 16 waiver moves, waiver claims, 2 moves overall. So then we got my buddy Danny Sampson, who said never take Tony Romo, and then he takes Tony Romo this year. Threw 5 interceptions last game. Sampson, you should have known better, man. Come on, man. So we got Revengeancers. That's Sampson. He's 4th overall, second in Division 2, 3-1. I mean, Samson knows his football. He's going to field a good team every week. I have confidence in him. Then we got another new addition this year, the Wolfpack. Number 12 overall, third in his division at 1-3. My buddy Brandon from right down the street added him this year, so I don't know. We'll see if he can make an impact. Then we got Ron Mexico's Revenge holding down the last spot in Division 2, 14th overall. That would be my former neighbor upstairs, Adam. I think he left on some sneaky stuff, but he guaranteed me he was all about fantasy football and this and that, and then he hasn't done anything. He made 5 waiver claims, no moves at all. So I mean, he's definitely a come on man candidate right now. Then we move on to Division 3. We got Nilla Please, that's JD, representing the champion Ohio, or Warren, wherever he's at now. He's number 7th overall, first in his division at 2-2. Looking good. He's making moves. He's in the league. He's 1-0 in his division. So I mean he's definitely getting to hold it down. Then number 9, Coop Dogs. I'm not sure if he's paying too much attention to his team. He's only made a couple waiver claims. Still got some questionable players in there. We'll get to that later. But that's my buddy from high school, Jason Cooper. Used to party at his house. I remember passing it out on his lawn a few times. So that's a friendly face from the past that we definitely like to have in here. Then we got Rambler Wreck. I think that's Matt Jackson, also from the champion Ohio. I'm not sure where he's at now, but he's 10th overall, 3rd in the division at 1-3. He's scoring a lot of points. He's making moves. He just hasn't had the breaks yet, but I'm sure those will come mid-season for you, Matt. There's a lot of football left to be played. We're only a quarter of the way through the season, so. And then in 4th place in Division 3, we have the Flash, my buddy Zach Smallwood. Hasn't made too many moves, made a few claims, but right now not doing too well. I think he said something on a Facebook post about not being able to navigate the league. I hope that's not the case. If you have any trouble, Zach, you can always holler at me, man. I'll give you suggestions or help, and we'll help you out, man. But you're sitting at 1-3 right now, 16th overall, so it's come on manish. And then the last division is Division 4, Terrapin Station, holding it down. One of my oldest friends from childhood, Nate Roby, down there in I believe it's North Carolina. Charlotte? No, it's not Charlotte. I can't think of the name right now, but I'm on the spot. So, but anyway, he's 3-1. He's a comeback from last year. Definitely trying to show us that he's got what it takes this year. He's made a lot of moves. He's on a 3-game win streak. He's scoring a lot of points. I think Nate has the scoring system figured out, so I'm looking for big things from Terrafan from here on out. Fish Finders, my buddy Chris Littell, from Niles, a longtime friend and a longtime sports aficionado. Me and him go way back on the trash talking about everything. And, he's holding it down in his division at number 2, 6th overall. After a poor performance last year, I felt bad for you last year, Lyle. When you had that string of quarterbacks, I think you had Peyton, and then you had 2 or 3 quarterbacks after that also got injured. It seemed like you were just attracting injuries last year, but I hope you come back this year and show us something. 1-game win streak, not scoring a whole lot of points, actually been outscored. But, hey man, you're winning games, so that's all that matters. Then we have Hannah Foster. Blindside Beefcakes holding it down at 2-2. Also a longtime friend. Has a beastie team, had the number 2 or 3 draft position, so definitely a team to be contended with going forward if she can stay healthy. I noticed her quarterback got hurt this week, so we'll have to keep an eye on that in the matchup situation. And then in last place in Division 4, we have Michael Roberts, Downtown Brown. I think it's time to change back to Believeland, homie. You were doing better last year. Why change it up, man? Stick with it. Number 11 overall, scored a decent amount of points. Made a few moves. I'm sure he's doing multiple leagues maybe, but he's sitting in last place right now. Definitely a come on man suspect candidate this week. So that's basically the introduction of the teams and where everybody's kind of sitting at. And so we'll come back in the second segment here, just another quick segment. It's going much faster, I can already tell. Scroll over here, we'll get the matchups ready. And we'll go through and make the picks and get ready for week 5. Another bye week in the book. So we'll be right back.